Hello, everyone. Hello, YouTubers. It's Anonymous T. Hope you're having an amazing day today. So today we're talking about this Matt Barnes drama, you guys. You know I'm excited because I have been warning you guys for months what this really was, you guys. In fact, I think I'll link one of the videos that I did recently, kind of explaining that this relationship with Anonymous Sims, with Beverly Johnson's daughter, is not what you guys think it is. It is not what you guys think it is. And as a result of this relationship, this situationship, whatever this is not what you think it is, with the false narratives and everything else that Matt Barnes' ex-wife tried to tell you guys a few months ago of what this really was. And now Matt Barnes is hit with a restraining order, you guys. Now Matt Barnes is hit with a restraining order. What am I talking about? So I kind of knew about this for a little while. I knew things would escalate to this point. However, I felt in this instance, since you guys did not believe me a few months ago, and the other times I tried to warn you about what the toxicity of this union actually was, and what actually was being said in these interviews about the toxicity of this situation, and people just chose not to ignore it. People thought that people were being bitter and this and that, and I tried to tell you. So I said, you know what? I said, this time I am going to wait. I am going to wait until this hits mainstream news, and then we're going to talk about it. So we're going to talk about it because it's on Yahoo, you guys. I know there's been some other people who came out with this last week and a few days ago and this and that, but I wanted to wait till a bigger publication got it. And we're going to read it from Yahoo, you guys. So it says the following. It says, Matt Barnes hit with a restraining order, accused of mistreating his girlfriend's 3 older children. Former NBA star Matt Barnes has been served with a restraining order and is being accused of mistreating his girlfriend, Anonymous Sims' 3 older children, Ava, David Patterson Jr., and Dean. Sims shares her children with former pro football player David Patterson Sr., but Patterson was not the one that filed the claim against Barnes. The Blast reports Patterson's girlfriend, Melissa Dino, and I believe it's not his girlfriend. I believe he's engaged to her. And I believe she is a school principal at a school in Cali, and filed a restraining order against Barnes and claimed that she, Patterson, and his 3 kids have been victims of harassment from the former NBA star. The Blast reported Adino explains that the 2 families are engaged in co-parenting children, but feels that they are not in a good place while staying at Barnes. Plus, she's accusing him of harassing them in group text messages. Harassment is not a word that the 42-year-old basketball player is unfamiliar with, for he was questioned by the NYPD for allegedly choking a woman inside a nightclub back in 2016. While Barnes claimed he never choked anyone and his altercation was an act of self-defense, the news spread like wildfire and Barnes never quite lived the situation down. Barnes has also been involved with a physical altercation with former LA Lakers teammate Derek Fisher, who was seeing Barnes' ex-wife, the former basketball wife star Gloria Govan, in the midst of their divorce, which I believe now that they're married, you guys. They're married and they just built a brand new home, you guys. Although reports stated that Barnes threw the first blow, Fisher did not want to pursue charges, according to TMZ. In additional documents obtained by the Blast, Adino explained a concerning incident for her that involved Patterson's 3 children. August 22nd, 2022, the children reported to me and my fiancé, David Patterson, that they were scared of Matt, that he is not nice to them, that they said that they were treated like visitors in his home, even though they live there. Little David, oldest son, said that he spends most of his time in a closet at Matt's house. You guys, this is not funny, but what the hell? What is going on? The documents also included claims that stated the children's mother loves Matt more than she loves them. Barnes and Sims began dating in 2018, right as his divorce from Gloria Govan was finalized. However, their relationship has been far from picture perfect. After welcoming their baby boy, Ashton Barnes, in 2018, cheating rumors began to swirl involving Barnes, prompting the couple's very public breakup in 2020. Instagram shade made its way onto the scene after Barnes stated his hopes of being allowed to see his son, making fans assume that Sims was withholding his son from him, an accusation the plus-size model later disputed. Well, let's be clear, she's not a model anymore, you guys. She doesn't work. And so Sims also alleged that Barnes had been harassing her through text messages and social media posts. Their messy breakup made fans believe that they were done for good, or at least until Sims uploaded photos onto her Instagram confirming the two were officially back together in January 2021. Happy New Year. Love wins. Red heart. Hopefully, the blended family can get things situated quickly for the sake of their children. You guys. All right, let's get into it, you guys, because there's a lot to break down. First and foremost, let's discuss the first breakup that took place, where Matt Barnes is telling anyone and everyone that would listen that basically Anansa's kids made him and the twins uncomfortable, you guys. So he already said publicly, I believe it was a Vlad interview, you guys, that basically he didn't see it for him and Anansa. Basically, he called her a one-night stand that ended up pregnant, and he thought he was doing the right thing by moving her and her 3 kids into his home during the pregnancy and to do like an insta blended family type of situation, except for it was chaos from the start, you guys. It was chaos from the start. And furthermore, in some of these documents, allegedly she was still on her ex-husband's insurance, even though she was carrying another man's baby, you guys. So there's some tea there that we may have to get to on another day as to why she was able to carry another man's child allegedly and still be on her ex-husband's insurance. We have a lot to talk about, you guys. But you've already set the narrative. You already painted the picture. You don't see anything long-term with this woman. But the problem is you're so cheap and you do not want to pay child support for your latest child that you are willing to put up with a lot of her false narratives. You're willing to do this back and forth foolishness. You're willing to put on this show for Instagram and the blogs and everything else just so you don't have to pay child support. Because she put a restraining order on you too, fearing for her safety. Like, I can't. But again, it's very poignant that obviously this is a situation where one, Matt Barnes can't have the woman that he actually wants. So, and also we have a situation where somebody is basically a jersey chaser. Things did not pan out with their NFL pro ex-husband. Things did not pan out with whatever other athlete they were trying to chase that didn't want them. So here in comes Matt Barnes that is the best that she can do, you guys. Like, let's just keep it a buck for what it is. And what's happened throughout these breakups is you can see in the footage, because she willingly posts it on her Instagram because she thinks that she is selling a beautiful blended family when it's actually showing toxicity, you guys. There's plenty of footage of Matt Barnes completely dismissing her kids, you guys. Being so rude and disrespectful to her kids, you guys. And there was a point in one of their last recent breakups to where basically he told her in some type of way that I don't want your kids around whenever we're together. That he only wants to see the child that he has with her, basically. And there was a time where, since they had like similar split weeks where, the twins would be with Gloria and Derek one week and her 3 kids would be with her ex-husband and his fiance for the week. That was when she would bring over Ashton and spend the week at Matt's, right? And I already knew what it was. If your man or somebody you're seeing does not like your kids and you can only show up to his home without your kids present, we already know what it is. And prior to that, a lot of times Matt Barnes would not let the kids in the house. So there's that tea, you guys. A lot of times, a lot of the footage when they were doing this on and off thing, they were not allowed to be inside the home, you guys. In the beginning, they were, but in a lot of these recent breakups, they were not. It's just recently now, probably because of this restraining order, that now they're trying to put on that fake happy family nonsense again. But the problem is there's too many receipts of what really has gone down with the past behavior of Matt Barnes, you guys. And it's just so funny to me. And the problem is, the real tea is that Matt Barnes is stuck, you guys. Matt Barnes is stuck, and he has created this chaos because he is too cheap to just simply pay Anansa child support. And that's really all he needs to do, right? Set up child support, set up, a schedule for when he can see the child that he shares with her. But instead, he paints this whole another picture and is just as messy as she is on the social media accounts, you guys. So there was a comment, you guys, on the Instagram, because they do not like the lies, you guys. They do not like the lies and the spin that Matt Barnes is trying to do, and all of the fake Christian stuff that Anansa Sims is doing on her page. Anytime she's in drama, you guys, all of a sudden she has all these Bible quotes to say. She has all these Bible things that she wants you to think that she's a Christian, when everything in her life is anything but Christianity, you guys. Everything in her life is everything but Christianity and being a good person. So let's get into this comment. So it says the following: at Matt Barnes, both you and your lawyers are hungry because your broke ass, excuse my language, got a case going on now. You're quick to threaten random people, but you've never done it to David and Melissa. You said yourself everything was fake the first time and that her kids made you uncomfortable. Are you so stupid that you haven't realized yet that you've once again put yourself into something that had nothing to do with you, and by that, your very own admission, your girl lies and gives false narratives. Even your ex-wife called it out. Dumbass. Excuse my language. Your unemployed, slow-ass baby mother records and posts everything, which means she captures the disgust on your face every time you're with her children. She captures how you will only interact with your boys and completely ignore her children. What you won't like for your own, don't do to others. Fisher treats your kids like his own. You said it yourself that they wanted y'all to get along, so your girl's kids could easily have said the same, but they didn't because it's obvious. You have not once denied mistreating those children. This is not a denial. This is trying to turn the tide but you effed up. Should have listened to your friend and left lying ass Anansa alone, but you're so weak and fragile that her simpleton ass makes you feel superior. Do whatever and contribute however little to your own dirty neck son. Dang. Go give your bleeping son a bath and a decent meal and stop threatening people. Was his name Baby Patterson at the hospital since she used his insurance to cover her pregnancy while you had her laid up in a hotel? Anyway, when your back is against the wall, we all know you will throw Anansa under the bus. It's your MO, but remember that you have an ill-mannered son with her, and she can easily find another bleep hole like you who could also mistreat him, you guys. What in the heck is this drag, you guys? What did I tell you? But they did confirm, obviously, some things that I had said and that I had alluded to, which is Matt Barnes and his twins never saw it for, Anansa's 3 children. So, like I said, this is all to avoid child support. And this is not their first rodeo. They were also in drama with, Anansa's former hairdresser who used to do, I think she still does Beverly Johnson's hair. But basically, Anansa tried to gyp her and didn't pay for her bundles, you guys. And so basically, what ended up happening is she lied to Matt about it, and he threatened the hairdresser, you guys. And she was about to get a restraining order, you guys. Because she had never, in her expertise dealing with different celebrities and everything else, ever had been threatened. And she's never been ripped off, like this or whatever, by somebody who is related to somebody that, has a good reputation, right? Like Beverly Johnson, she had a good reputation with her and doing her hair and this and that. But yeah, this is not their first rodeo. Anytime things go left, there's like lies on top of lies, there's false narratives, and they try to paint this picture that there's this happy family, you guys. But it is all fake news. It is all fake news, and I am glad that the truth is finally coming out, you guys. I am glad that the truth is finally coming out. This wasn't a case of anybody being jealous of anybody or the ex-wife still wanting Matt back or anything else. She was trying to warn you guys for the past year practically that this girl has an obsession with their twins and thinks that she has a meal ticket, you guys. A meal ticket in Matt's rented house, you guys. Like, I can't. You're a millionaire and you are renting a home still that you've been at for several years, right? You are so rich and loaded, you guys, that your inside of your house looks, no. And now I wonder if this is why Steven Jackson has really been kind of distancing himself from Matt Barnes and his foolishness. And isn't it ironic how karma works, you guys? Wasn't this the same Matt Barnes that was, you know, at first defending Emi Udoka and that cheating scandal? And then somebody got a hold of him and told him some tea, allegedly. And then he comes back and he's like, oh, the situation is much worse. It's much worse than we all thought. It's all going to come out. And here we are a few weeks later with his tea coming out, you guys. Honestly, they need to go for full custody. But see, the problem is with full custody is Anansa's ego will not allow that to happen, you guys. She wants to present herself as if she's mother of the year, you guys, even though she can't stand her children, you guys. But she wants for optics to at least sell on social media that she likes them, right? But it is written all over her face. It is written all over Matt Barnes' face that she only wants Matt, the alleged millionaire, you guys. She doesn't want her kids, right? But she will make sure to try to, you know, keep some level of custody if it prevents her ex-husband and his fiance from getting custody. But what's going to happen now is it's going to be supervised visits, and something's going to change, you know, at some point or the other, you know. And so we'll continue to monitor it. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. We've got plenty of tea on these people, you guys. We have plenty of tea that it's overflowing. And I can't wait to get to the bottom of it. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.